Hey people, it's a slightly different start to this evening's episode of WWE SuperCard. It's by way of an explanation of why I've been away from camera for the last 10 days or so. Now, I could have put something on Twitter, but people can read Twitter the wrong way, and the same with Facebook and other social media. Sometimes people think you're joking when you're being serious. Sometimes people think you're being deadly serious when you're pulling their leg. So you can't win on social media, so I wanted to actually just tell you what's been going on. The bottom line is, 10 days ago, my dear old mum had a fall at home in which she broke her shoulder and also just roughed herself up a bit from the tumble, and was apparently fine for those 24 hours, apart from, of course, having a busted wing put together again. But she then declined very rapidly, and so all of last weekend I was actually in her hometown at the hospital with my sister, keeping a bedside vigil with my mum, just to see, obviously, how things were going to progress. Now, I have to say, I came back at the weekend on Sunday because Ninja Boy here in London wasn't feeling too well. And the follow-up news today, not been great. Firstly, it's been confirmed today Mum's had another heart attack while she's been in hospital. So I may have to go back out of London tomorrow. But the reason why I've been very much here today is Ninja Boy was taken to hospital today with his asthma. He has very bad asthma, and he was on nebulizer to help him breathe and everything. Now he's back home this evening. He's okay in himself, and he's keen to get going on all these FIFA videos that we want to get on with. But that's why you've seen our initial FIFA video, which was our early access. We've not been able to do anything since because of his health. But equally, I've been out of London quite a bit because of my mum's health, and of course I've got work to try and do on top of all this as well. So that's why I've not been around. That's why you've not seen so many jaunty tweets, etc. over the last few days. So spare a thought for Bad Lad Nan, as you once knew her, who's very poorly at the moment. If you could spare a thought for her, and of course give a big thumbs up for Ninja, who will be back soon, and he is back here at home, which is good news, and that's what's given me the lift just to get on with this. But as I said, I didn't just want to bang out a tweet, because you can't deal with things like that in a quick tweet. And equally, I didn't want to just do the same jaunty intro to the video. But let's have a look and see where I'm at. Now, obviously, I've not been doing too much gameplay-wise, although I did manage to chisel just the first run of Ringdom. I mean, that's something that Ringdom you can do in about 8 or 9 hours in the first run through. If you do heroic mode, obviously that maybe take a couple of days to get through, but I didn't have that sort of time. But this was very much sort of 2 or 3 in the morning, just trying to take your mind off things. I got the second Ronda, which I've got to work on, but that also gave me my first non-event pro, would you believe? All these singles I've been picking up. It's my first non-event pro will be Rowan, so I've got him to work on as well. On top of that, I've had another pull. Let's get into the old slammy card, Summer Slammy, which was Shinsuke Nakamura, back here somewhere. There he is. We have, of course, as well had Bobby Lashley. I have to say thank you to Team BadLadDad here, who obviously rose to the occasion in very much my absence. You'll see I'm at the bottom there with 0 Shard's contribution. Big shout out to Pod, who's absolutely run away with it there, and of course Ninja, because he's been bedridden these last few days. He was able to have a good go at Team Ringdom, so he put in that fantastic performance, and his reward was being dragged off to hospital, which is it's not a nice way to celebrate. So they've really stormed it between the two of them. James there in third, Zim, Joey, Steve, Backer, Matt and Josh, just to mention everybody's name for no apparent reason. What else is there? Yeah, we've had SummerSlam fusions have arrived, haven't they? And I've got one on the go, albeit I was a bit late to the party on this one, for obvious reasons. So I've still got a day and 15 hours to go on there, but I'm sure you've had a whiz through who these people are. But there's Cruzy. Oh, just skipped a bit too far. They've got to do one at a time. Come on, look at them. Ugh. Titus, she's still not going to beat the way that Titus tripped and fell under the apron of the ring. That's just one of my favourite moments of 2018. His ring entrance. Like, see, some things can cheer you up. Sheamus, Cesaro, as I like to call him, Ty Dillinger, Sasha, and the hugger herself. So I shall be back with a video for that to unveil what I've got, albeit it came at quite an opportune moment, because you might have noticed there in my combinables I had picked up a second BF, the Fishman, the Fishmeister. So I'm not going to pro him now. I was just about getting ready to pro him, but I'm not going to pro him now. He would have made my Road to Glory deck, but I'm just going to use him as fodder for the Chambre de Fusion. That's about it, I think. Other news, I mean, obviously the throwback cards have been churned out. Of course, the rewards, daily rewards, not just hinting, but very much directly pointing. What am I doing here? That's not what I wanted to do, was it? What did I want to do? That's where I wanted to go. I'm losing my way already. See how quickly we forget. Not just alluding to, but very quickly pointing out there will be some more Halloween cards. Now, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, to be quite honest, because I will definitely be pursuing my SummerSlam 18 fusions. And I think we did get a couple of pros out of last year's. Oh gosh, there's more people at the front door. Sorry about that. We did get a couple of pro fusions out of the Halloween cards last year, but I don't anticipate that happening this month. And there's the big one. That's the final day, albeit that day 5. Day 5, there's the outside chance, just a small and petit chance of getting a SummerSlam 18 card there. Although I would be very surprised to see many people reporting they've got one. If you get one, you know what to do. Send us a tweet. Right, now I shall just go and do a little bit of Elimination Chamber, because I'm behind on this as well. Using it, as you can see, to power up Ronda. Reward wise, I think that's just 2. Yeah, it's just 2 momentum slots. I was trying to get to 3 minimum, but I don't think that's going to happen. Best win in the world, don't think that's going to happen, because by the time I've finished speaking to you guys, I'm obviously going to do a quick edit on this as well. And Ninja Boy is still awake, albeit it's getting a bit late in the evening now, but he's still awake. His mum's lying next to him at the moment, keeping him entertained. So I dare say that I'm not going to have much more time for playing before this closes. But let's just do a quick couple of matches. Just to, oh yeah, I've not shown you these before, have I? You can see I've got Paige, got to have Paige. There is Mr. Shawnee Michaels and my old friend Razor Ramon. Right, come on, let's just do some of this, just to play us through. I think one of the other things you've got to take out of all of this is that real life does have a habit of smacking you in the face now and again, and not letting you do what you want to do, and doing its best to tip you over. But you do have to just carry on. It's a horrible thing to keep saying, when people say, well, you just got to get on with things. But to a large extent, you do have to get on with things, especially if you're the one who's responsible for most of these other people. Because if you stop as well, then I don't know where that leaves everyone else. Oh, jeez. Somebody keeps ringing our doorbell, and I think my wife's about to give him a good clip round the ear. I don't know if you heard that. Maybe I might enhance the volume, but I think she's just told him to go away. Right, what else have we got to do here? I'm just playing on with playing on. This is actually the first Ronda card, although I did get her in Road to Glory 2 weeks ago, 2 weekends ago. I haven't had a chance to work on it because all of these things, it was Monday when Mum had her full, Monday last week, and then it's all sort of gone pear-shaped from there. So I'm pretty much oh, for God's sake, I think I'm going to have to go and sort this guy out. Hang on 1 second. Safe to say, somebody just chose the wrong day to be buzzing several times on our front door when it wasn't for us. I'll leave it at that. Right, what was I doing? I was just doing some of this. You also got to remember, see, keep you cool. No bruises on this gorgeous face. Can't say the same for the other no, I don't mean that. I just spoke to him in a firm manner, in a polite manner, which inferred that he should go away before something did happen. Perhaps a return for the ambulance that was here to see Ninja Boy earlier. Who knows? Right, I'm going to come to the end of this game and I think, well, how many picks is that? 42. That shows you when you've been doing a couple of King of the Rings just to power up your cards, because obviously I've been chucking Ronda and some of the others into a King of the Ring, not trying to win King of the Ring, because my deck's not good enough at the moment for that. But of course you do get picks from that, don't you? And as you can see, it's become a picking edition. We hopefully shouldn't hit the card limit, because I did have the sense when just before I started to record, to make sure that I'd cleared out the or trimmed down the number of cards I'd got, so if I did play for a few matches it wasn't going to hit me straight on the card limit. No, don't, networkers, come on, we're not waiting on a network tonight, not tonight, not tonight. Don't do this, I can feel the rage descending again, don't do that to me. Oh. Right, what are we up to? 21. Well, I must admit I'm not expecting to get a pull out of this, because Shinsuke arrived, that was actually Sunday. That was not long after I'd finished doing the old Ring Dommy Dim Dom. So it's a shame I couldn't get through the second run, but for obvious reasons. And at the end of the day, although this is a game we very much enjoy, it does have to take a back seat when other things crop up. Now, I have to tell you, in terms of the channel, there's an awful lot that we want to be doing for you right now, and there's an awful lot we've got access to that we could be doing for you right now, which is, again, just one of those things. FIFA is now, obviously, FIFA 19 has been released to the world. We are definitely doing Ninja Boy's career mode, and thank you to all of you for your suggestions of what team you want Ninja Boy to manage in FIFA 19. And you're still not too late. You can go onto a FIFA 19 video and let us know on the page in the comments down below which team you think he should be managing in his career mode. And there's other things we'll be doing on FIFA 19 as well. There's WWE 2K19. We're going to have some good stuff coming up on that as well, so keep your eyes open for that too. And of course there should be some more SuperCard. We'll do what we can, when we can. Until now, you know, just follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all the social media. Obviously, if you like the video down below. Bit of a sad one today, but if you do like the video down below, bung us a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed. You can see more of this. And of course, till I see you next time, you stay cool.